Education stakeholders in Rukiga district have appealed to the government to establish sustainable measures for providing sanitary towels to girls in rural areas as a way of reducing school dropouts linked to menstrual hygiene challenges. The call was made during an outreach organized by Listen Africa Foundation in partnership with the Pachamama project from the United Kingdom, where reusable sanitary pads were donated to girls at Sanitary Secondary School, Ramchuchu Secondary School, and Chihorezo Primary School. The initiative seeks to keep girls in school by addressing one of the major barriers to education, a lack of access to affordable menstrual hygiene products. Mary Charikunda, the deputy head teacher of Chihorezo Primary School, said many girls miss several days of school every month during their menstrual periods, while others drop out completely due to the embarrassment and lack of proper facilities.
Because they've been missing problems, especially when they go for menstruation period and they fail to have things to use. They fear even going to class. Some of the girls have been absenting themselves when they are in periods. So this has been so good because our girls now will be comfortable in class, they will have school, they will have themselves because they have got the reusable sanitary pads which are so good and which can help them when they are in the menstruation period.
Faithful Owamani, a teacher at Sanitary Secondary School, noted that most of their female students come from humble backgrounds and struggle to afford sanitary pads. She added that the situation not only leads to absenteeism, but also exposes girls to risky behaviors that can result in early pregnancies.
We always find a challenge, especially here at our school, because most of our students we have there from humble backgrounds, and it becomes hard or it becomes a challenge for the parents or guardians to always provide these pads monthly. And we find it is a very big challenge because these girls, when they don't have these pads, they lack self-esteem, that is number one, and that will cause them to stay at home or maybe hide in trees and bushes, maybe for all that time, and it affects their performance because they miss a lot. Secondly, if these girls don't have these pads during those days, you find they are convinced by the boys. They are forced to go into relationships, the early relationships that may cause them either to get early pregnancies, and this may lead them to drop out of school, and we lose them. You find we are losing a lot in developing these girls. We would request that the government should look into this and at least always buy pads for these girls, because we have been told that these pads can last for 5 years if they are well cleaned. So if they provide these ones, especially to the USS schools, it will help our girls to keep in school and perform better.
Listen Africa Foundation's Executive Director, Dick Arimomikonoye, said access to sanitary products should be seen as an issue of equality and empowerment rather than just health. He urged the government to prioritize the provision of sanitary towels to enable girls to attend school with confidence and dignity.
We realized that girls in village schools never get an opportunity to study and reach their potential because they don't have sanitary pads. When they go into periods, 2 to 7 days, they miss completely classes, they never attend lessons. When they miss classes and they are not attending lessons, they end up performing poorly. And eventually, people begin to judge them as slow learners. And of course, when they are slow runners, they cannot perform well. When in actual sense, these girls are bright, but they are facing other challenges like lack of sanitary pads to use. So in the process, a girl is not promoted, a girl doesn't move from one level to another, and they drop out of school. I think the government needs to put some money in the budget. Not little money, by the way, a lot of money. They go into these villages, they go into streets. There are organizations and schools where we are in towns and you have street children. Also, we have even refugees. People who are very vulnerable. They can put money in a budget, secure for them sanitary pads, and keep them in school, because the rate of dropout because of these things which are avoidable is extremely high. If it can be curbed down, then I'm sure these girls will stay in school, they will study, they will perform well, and they will reach their potential, their full potential, and they will be important citizens in this country.
Beneficiaries of the donation commended the initiative, saying it would improve their comfort, confidence, and academic participation.
We are very happy and privileged to see that these people, they have helped us for giving us the sanitary pads, because they have reduced or they have prevented the challenge of finding that if a student is not having the pad, she cannot manage to go to class, she cannot manage to go where others are gathering. So we really say thank you so much.
It has been great for us, though not everyone has managed to save for herself, but what I know, they have appreciated very much, and how we wish that next time, maybe as some of us have left the school, there are those who will be coming in senior one who don't know the use of such pads, and maybe they have never seen them. We pray that they at least come back next year and provide to those who will come.
The call comes at a time when the Ugandan government has officially dropped its earlier pledge to provide free sanitary towels to school-going girls, citing financial constraints. The commitment made by President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni in 2015 has remained unfulfilled for nearly a decade, with reports indicating that 64% of female students still miss school due to the lack of sanitary pads and proper menstrual hygiene facilities, leaving NGOs and private organizations to bridge the gap. Compiled by Jane Elizabeth Umutangana and King Solomon Tunamasko for Kigezi Television in Rukiga District.